What's up YouTube, Saf here on SuperSaf TV, and I'm here with my first hands-on of the LG G4. Now this has just been announced today at the LG event, which I'm at right now, so let's go ahead and take a closer look. So the first thing that you'll notice is the build. LG have gone for something quite a bit different to what we're seeing from the competition. You've got an actual real genuine leather backing on this version here. There's also a ceramic version, and you've got a few different colors. For me personally, it is all about this black version. It looks very, very slick in my opinion. Talking a little bit more about the build, you still have the buttons at the back. So there's the volume up and down buttons, as well as the power button at the back. And this feels actually really nice in the hand, and it's easy to reach to as well. The display is slightly curved, not as much as the G Flex 2, but a little bit more than a standard smartphone, and the whole phone just does curve a little bit. This is a little bit more ergonomic, and it will fit a little bit better in your hand, and it does feel quite comfortable, especially with that grippy back leather. So the other thing here is the display. It's a 5.5-inch Quad HD display, and this is an IPS quantum display, so the colors are very vibrant and look very, very nice. It's got a 16 megapixel rear-facing camera, and it's got laser autofocus, so this is developing on the G3's focus, which was very, very nice, and it is super fast from what I have experienced so far. We will be testing this more in the full review and doing a side-by-side comparison as well with some of the competition. Another key thing about the camera is that it also saves your images in RAW format, which means you're going to be able to edit much more in post. This is something that's not available on many of the cameras. So rather than just JPEG, you are going to be able to get much more flexibility with your images. This, for me personally, being a photographer, is something that's definitely a big benefit. There's Optical Image Stabilization 2.0, so this should be really nice. And you've also got manual mode on the camera, which is also going to let you control the shutter speed. This is something that we're not seeing on some of the other cameras, even though they do have a manual mode. So you're going to be able to do things like light streaks and things, which should be quite interesting, although you might need a tripod for the device if you are going to be planning to do that. Now the front-facing camera has 8 megapixels of resolution, so that's very much higher than a lot of the competition out there. We will have to test this out fully. I've had a quick look at it, and it did have the beauty face on by default, by the way, and it did seem to produce quite nice results. You still have the gesture mode, so you can pull out your hand and then make a fist, and it's going to take set off a timer to take that image. But if you do that twice, then it's going to take multiple shots in a row, so you can play around and do a few different things. Now moving on to the internals, you've got the Snapdragon 808 processor with 3 GB of RAM. So they've not gone for the 810 like they had with the G Flex 2. This so far seems pretty good. We'll be doing benchmarks when we have the device in for a full review. Now another thing a lot of users will be happy to know is that you've got a removable battery. So this is a 3000 milliamp removable battery, so quite large as well. And as well as that, you do have expandable storage. So you've got micro SD expandable storage. This is something we're seeing less of in a lot of the competition. So this is something that's going to appeal to a lot of users, no doubt. So there we have it, the LG G4 first look. So far the impressions are very good. It's nice to see that LG have provided something a little bit more different to what we're seeing in the competition. Now if you want to see a full hands-on review of this, there will be one following this once I've got it in hand. So be sure to subscribe if you do want to see that first. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then please do hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help me out. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on SuperSaf TV, and I'll see you next time.